You only get to live once. And I mean that in a sense of like, you cannot wait till you're ready to do things. I think every person should have a bucket list, something that they will list at least one time in their life and experience because we don't get out of this life alive. For me personally, I have 17 things. 17 is the day I was born. 17 was my number in school. And I love that number 17 as my lucky number, right? So I created a 17 bucket list that I think that at least personify what I wanted to do. First was skydiving. Skydiving to me is something that I think is an exhilaration. Everybody should at least jump out of a building or a plane from 30,000 feet in the air sometime in their life. I know it's scary. I know it's crazy, but that adrenaline rush that you get from doing it one time, knowing that you're free falling down to the earth, is insane. I think everybody should do it. Next, for me, is number two is running a marathon. I've always been a lifter my whole life. I've always been somebody that likes to lift weights, don't clank and bang in the weight room. That was easy for me. Running, on the other hand, if any teammate that knew me knew that I hated running. So I want to run a marathon, even if it's just a half marathon. Being able to say that I did it, I pushed myself out of my comfort zone from being and still staying within a healthy output for me, I think is important. I want to do it one day. Number three, it's really one that's really near and dear to me. I think it's publishing a book. I grew up reading a lot of books from the Ken Jamiesons to the Junie B. Jones to the Tim Grovers to the Magic, everything you can think of. I read as a kid, and now I want to be some that imparts wisdom into the next generation. So I think writing a book and being an author, publishing it, whether it be a children's book or something bigger, I think everybody should at least do it, and I'm going to do it. Number four is doing a TED Talk. I love TED Talks, right? You get 18 to 20 minutes to do a short speech, but that amount of information that's packed into that 18 minutes is so powerful. Every TED Talk I've seen, from the Tony Robbins to the Mel Robbins, everybody doing those TED Talks have been so impactful in my life. I used to just listen to them as I was doing something, if I was trying to develop a skill, and I want to really be able, like you said, just being able to give back to the next generation. And I think that's going to be very important for me doing a TED Talk. Number five is going backpacking. Backpacking, like I said, is a little nuanced for some people, right? Because when we want to travel, we want to go on vacation, we want to go somewhere nice, we want to enjoy, we want to lay on the beach, drink a little Mai Tai, whatever. Me, I'm the complete opposite. When I travel, I want to be in the locals. I want to be seeing what they're doing. I don't want to just be on the touristy side of things. I want to rough it, right? I want to take a backpack or luggage and go across Europe maybe one day and stay in some hostels, get to meet locals, understand how they're living, and it's going to really change your perspective on the rest of the world. Number six, I want to go to all the major sporting events. I'm a sports fanatic. I love sports. I played it all my life, whether it's the Super Bowl, the finals, the Olympics, the World Cup. I want to attend them all, right? I started recently watching golf, so maybe attending maybe the Masters or Pebble Beach one day, something to be able to say, like, I did that. I think it's important as somebody who's been able to watch sports and play for their whole life to be able to attend one of these once-in-a-lifetime type opportunities. So hopefully soon that's going to be knocked off the check of the bucket list. Number seven, I'm going to talk about opening a nonprofit. But I think the 501c3 nonprofits, there is a lot of good ones and a lot of bad ones. Now, one I really want to help is to help underserved youth in a city, right? Whether it was the sports or after-school organizations that will help them better their future, right? For a lot of these kids, they come from low socioeconomic environments, and a lot of the times they're just the product of the system that they were put in. So I really want to do something to really help them.